Mr. Landwehr,
Yes.
Mr. Curran,
Yes.
Kamara,
Yes.
Alderman Owens,
Yes.
Mr. Hurley,
Yes.
Mr. Smeet,
Yes.
Chairman Burns.
Yes. Our minutes have been approved from September, and that will bring us to item number 4, the consent agenda. We have 4 items on our agenda in total, 5 through 8. Each of those have been moved to the consent agenda. And we will start then with item number 5, that is becoming 4A, Casablanca Restaurant, Poplar Pike, approval for a ground-mounted sign in Old Germantown. It has been agreed that the sign would be moved back 15 feet behind the curb, which would put it within code. The sign would be enclosed in a box around the side, so no seams around the 2 panels, and the color of white would be off-white, of your choice, off-white. The second item, number 6, becomes 4B, Chico's, 7615 Farmington in Saddle Creek. This is also for an approval of a sign package. The blade sign will now be either painted or routed, and off-white would also be used instead of the acrylic letters as proposed earlier. Item number 7, 4C, becomes 4C, and that is First Bank, 6815 Poplar Avenue. This is also for the approval of a sign package. They've agreed to remove the logo from their sign package, and the First Bank sign, as proposed, would be what would appear on the consent agenda. And the final item, item number 8, now becoming 4D, is the Maplewood Plan Development, and this is for the approval of the subdivision entrance gates and revised landscape plan, and it is approved as presented. We did have one request that the landscape plan, as it was approved originally, be reviewed as replacements have been made, and those are addressed or looked at certainly as we move forward with this project, but not part of this approval. So I would like to entertain a motion for the consent agenda as presented. Pardon me. Before we do that, is there anybody in the audience or on the commission that would like to see any of these items removed from the consent agenda? Seeing and hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve items 4A, B, C, and D, which is Casablanca, Chico's, First Bank, and Maplewood Plan Development, as discussed in executive session and as you just described here a minute ago.
Very good. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, I would like to remind all the commissioners that by voting on the consent agenda, you are agreeing to each of these cases listed and those cases added tonight. You have read and reviewed the applications in subcommittee, or in executive session in this case, with staff and the applicant, and have determined that no further discussion is needed in each case. Please call roll.
Mr. Landwehr,
Yes.
Mr. Kumar,
Yeah, for the record, I'm recusing from 4A and 4D, which is Casablanca and Maplewood, and I'm good with 4B and C.
okay. Alderman Owens,
Likewise, I will vote yes on all items except for 4D Maplewood, for which I will abstain.
Mr. Hurley,
Yes.
Mr. Smeet,
Yes.
Chairman Burns.
Yes, on all 4 items. Consent agenda is approved. Is there any old or new business before us? Well, hearing none, we are adjourned. Thank you.